humanist worldview? How is it that you're not just basically having sex with a guy with a wig on? I really want to know the answer. Matt has said he wouldn't make a law stopping 9-year-olds from having sex with each other. Not kidding. Now, why do we need to lie about a person's sex in order to advance humanity? Why are these things necessary for human flourishing? Why are decency laws bad? Why would Christian ethics stop flourishing when the theist mandate is to reproduce and the secular mandate is let's just all have sex and have fun, bro? That sounds way worse for human flourishing. In fact, I would say not reproducing. Step 1, I remain unconvinced. Step 2, I need to be convinced, so I'm no longer unconvinced. And step 3, but God not real dough doesn't matter here. I've already granted it.
I sent you a message.
You got it.
All right. We are going to kick it into an open discussion, so 50 minutes, and let's kick it.
No, I don't think so. I'm not going to sit here and dignify the preparation that I went through and what people were here for.
You're so indignant, man.
Keep interrupting me.
I am.
Okay.
You're so indignant.
Would the moderator like to step in so that I can finish what I'm
Oh,
saying?
please, Matt.
Hold on one second.
How dare someone have an opposing worldview?
I'm not going to sit here and dignify what was supposed to be a debate about Christianity versus secular humanism, which one's better for the world.
Yes.
With someone who clearly showed up with an agenda that has nothing to do with that.
I just like
Someone who refers to trans people as deranged lunatics who will self-terminate if you dare to question them.
How am I wrong, Matt?
Someone
You got to give him a chance.
who misrepresents a quote from a debate where I said I wouldn't make a law about 9-year-olds having sex being legal with respect to the 9-year-olds, not that I was in any way in favor of it and that I was actually opposed to it, which I addressed during that debate. But moreover, this is not remotely an honest interaction on the front of whether or not secular humanism is valuable. Because this, when he presented his position here, has nothing to do with secular humanism. From the get-go, it's all about me. Matt thinks, Matt thinks, Matt thinks. I'm giving what Matt thinks, what Matt thinks, what Matt
Matt's
thinks.
position.
What Matt
It's
thinks.
Matt's position.
I
It's Matt's
came in
position.
with the secular humanist manifestos. I came in with positions that aren't
Your
just
positions.
that aren't merely my positions.
Oh, well, as long as multiple people hold the position, it
This
makes it
guy's not
valid.
serious, and I'm leaving. James, if you want a refund, you
Well,
can.
good day, sir. And I'll cover your refund, Mr. Matt.
He just said he'd cover my
I would
refund.
cover his refund.
Andrew, shut up for a second.
No.
Because Matt, this is a good opportunity, I think, because
Nope.
it's fair to say that Andrew,
Nope.
when he calls someone a lunatic, is bullying. This is a great chance to refute him. and
No, I'm not going to dignify a debate with someone who walked in to trash talk people and be smug and all of the things that he's being right now. He's already said he will cover my expenses. You don't have anything to worry about. This debate is over. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I think this
Jackass.
is a great opportunity to expose.
Did you call me a jackass, Matt? Well, you and your husband have a good day, Matt.
I'm sure if you guys enjoy watching debates between Christians and atheists online, if you're a fan of Matt Dillahunty, I'm sure that you've seen this debate. The first time that I saw this video, I saw it with a thumbnail or with the title, Christian Demolishes Matt Dillahunty. And I don't really care for Matt Dillahunty. I don't think he's particularly compelling debater, at least for me. So I clicked in and I watched the video, and what I was exposed to was a Christian behaving in one of the most un-Christ-like manners on stage. And don't get me wrong, I know that Matt Dillahunty, it seems that as of this video, Matt Dillahunty, he can throw the punches, but he certainly can't take them. And Matt Dillahunty is kind of, I don't know, I've noticed that he spends a lot of time kind of breaking debate etiquette by getting fired up and worked up and sometimes shouting and being frankly rude and disingenuous with people. But this is not the kind of behavior that we should expect from a Christian. This is not acceptable. Just because Matt does something doesn't mean that his interlocutor should do that, especially if they're trying to represent Christ. If you go back and you watch that whole debate, I don't know if I had this clip in there, but he literally swears in his opening statement, which is crazy. And he spends most of the time, Matt Dillahunty is correct in this, he spends most of the time attacking Matt Dillahunty personally, taking things that he said out of context. Again, I'm not a Matt Dillahunty fan, and maybe Matt Dillahunty should not have walked out of the debate, but he was perfectly in the right to be offended at what was going on in that room. And the video that I personally saw characterized this as Matt Dillahunty rage quitting because he was getting demolished. And guys, Matt Dillahunty was not getting demolished. I think there's some ways that he could have definitely been better prepared. But when you are in a debate with somebody that's even remotely formal, there's an etiquette that you're supposed to take to the debate. You're supposed to argue in good faith and not, villainize the person that you're debating against. And man, Andrew Wilson just breaks that etiquette and just goes to town on Matt Dillahunty. You might think that two people got into an argument in a McDonald's or something, and it's just absolutely embarrassing. And I can't imagine that Andrew Wilson is going to get a lot more people to agree to debate with him because of his poor etiquette. I mean, Matt Dillahunty is trying to give his reasons, saying, I don't think this is appropriate. I don't think this is proper. I came here for a professional setting. And as Matt Dillahunty is trying to explain his reasons for not finding what's going on to be acceptable, Andrew Wilson is just like launching interruptions at him as he's trying to speak. It's completely unprofessional. And this guy is an awful testimony for Jesus Christ. If you guys in your own mind think it's acceptable to send this to your atheist friends and say, oh, look at this. This is Matt Dillahunty is not so big anymore. Look at him get absolutely smoked and demolished by this Christian. This is an awful example. And I would ask you, man, don't spread this around. It does suck. And really, it's not that you shouldn't spread it around. Spread it around, but spread it around as an example of what not to do when you're engaging an atheist in conversation or debate.